Good evening, KIPP Texas team and family. Welcome. Please find your seat as today's graduation ceremony is about to begin. Also, please silence all devices and refrain from using noisemakers during the ceremony. Buenas tardes, equipo y familia. Bienvenidos. Por favor, encuentre su asiento, ya que la ceremonia de graduación comenzará. Además, silencie todos los celulares y absténgase de utilizar matracas durante la ceremonia. Gracias.
Good evening. Guests arriving after 6 p.m. once doors have closed should use the side staircase to access floor seating. Restrooms are located on the upper level of the venue. Please note that once the main floor doors are closed, re-entry through those doors will not be permitted. Guests returning from the restroom must use the side staircase to return to their seats. At the conclusion of the program, during the Tunnel of Pride, we ask that families remain seated until students have exited the arena floor. Students will be released to the front of the building following the ceremony, where families may reunite with them and take photos.
Till I rot away, dead AP here signing out.
Hello, seniors. How you doing? This is Dr. Robles here. You know, the one and only. Well, what can I tell you? The day has come. It is finally graduation time. You're almost out of here. It took you guys a while, but I am so proud for most of you that you made it so far. And for those of you who are still trying to decide what you're gonna do next, I mean, all you gotta do is put your mind to it. Like, there is nothing stopping you but yourself. So keep on pushing, keep on striving. Don't set it for the minimum, you know, like push your boundaries, keep on looking for the far beyond, and keep on trying yourself. Like, you never know what you're capable of until you try. So don't give up without trying, and don't settle for less. And I mean, if all things fail, all you can do is just come back and ask for help, you know, that will never hurt you. We wish you the best of luck, and I know everybody who has a plan will fulfill it, and just keep pushing through. Your AP out.
May you please rise. Por favor, pónganse de pie. Good evening. I am Ada Jovel of KIPP East End High School, and I am honored to celebrate the commencement with the class of 2026 as their Dean of Academics. We celebrate this milestone and the wonderful accomplishments of the young students before me. At this time, we will play the national anthem sung by Ms. Latorian Freeman, our KIPP Director of Events, that helped put together this commencement ceremony for you all. Buenas tardes, soy Ada Jovel, la decana de académicos de KIPP East End. Me siento honrada de celebrar la clase del 2026. Celebramos este día y los maravillosos logros de los jóvenes estudiantes sentados frente a mí. En este momento tocaremos el himno nacional cantado por nuestra directora de eventos, Ms. Latorian Freeman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Jovel. And give it up one more time for Ms. Freeman. For those of you who have not had a chance to meet, I am Oven Carillas. I'm the founding school leader of KIPP East End High School, and we are honored today to celebrate the class of 2026. But before we get to the class of 2026, we have some special board members and KIPP Texas public school leaders on stage that we would like to introduce. Board members and KIPP Texas faculty on the stage, if your name gets called, please stand up so we can recognize you. Hoy nos sentimos honrados de tener también a nuestros miembros de la Junta de KIPP Texas y que se unan a nosotros en la celebración. Nuestros miembros de la Junta, por favor, se pongan de pie para que sean reconocidos. Comenzando con Mr. Frank Cush, KIPP Texas Houston Superintendent. Amy Stabile, KIPP Texas Houston Assistant Superintendent. Eric Schmid, KIPP Texas Deputy Chief of School Management. Jessica Cerda, School Leader of KIPP Prime College Preparatory. Dr. Amy Robles, Assistant Principal of Advanced Academics and 12th Grade Assistant Principal. Mr. Leonard Rowan, former Assistant Principal of the Class of 2026, and recently named School Leader of KIPP Houston High School. Ms. Ada Jovel, Dean of Academic Progress at KIPP East End High School. Ms. Marcela Guerrero, MRG, Founding Assistant Principal of Operations at Easton High School. Ms. Kaylin Griffiths, former AP Chemistry and AP Psychology teacher, and to your surprise, your commencement speaker. Ms. China Bartlett, KIPP Forward College Counselor. Ms. Khadija Jenkins, KIPP Forward College Counselor. And Mr. Maurice Harding, Dean of Students. I don't think I missed anybody, right? Oh, and Judge Dolores Lozano, who will be conferring a degree today, KIPP Texas board member. With that said, good afternoon, everyone. Parents, grandparents, tios, everybody who flew miles to get here to see the class of 2026. Wow, look at you. You did it. Give it up for the class of 2026. Now, in KIPP Easton High School tradition, this is our third graduating class, I rate where we were, and I would say it was a little louder than the last 2 years, but by the end of the ceremony, I need these audience to be as loud as possible when it's time to confer the degree. So I'll give you an 8.5 on how loud you were on that one. Standard graduation speech protocol dictates that I stand up here and I tell every one of you, today is the first day of the rest of your lives. You heard that so many times. I'm sure Ms. Bartlett has told you every single day. Dr. Madrigal has reminded you all about what it looks like in the future. But let's be honest. Today is actually the first day that you do not have to ask somebody at Easton High School to write you a Dean's List pass. Or in the hallways, be asked by Dr. Robles or myself or Mr. Harding, where's your pass? Go back to class. Get to class on time. Or you have to raise your hand to ask to go to the restroom. Let's celebrate that freedom first. But 4 years ago, that's a long, long time. You entered as freshmen. You don't know where you were going, or you thought you know where you were going. We've been through a lot together. You survived the cafeteria food, the change in the schedule. There's so many changes in the schedule. You survived 4 assistant principals. Mr. Rowan, welcome back. We missed you, Mr. Rowan. You mastered the art of looking intensely focused in class behind your Chromebook while you were running to do Ms. Whitehurst or Dr. Desa's homework because you know they were going to tell you something in the next period. And you mastered what it is to frantically, 7 minutes before class, do the homework for Ms. Diaz or Ms. Sims. Right, Ms. Diaz, Ms. Sims? But look at you. Look at you now. Right here, you have all these eyes in front of you celebrating what you have accomplished today. And I cannot be more proud of what you have done. Many of you had an easy time. Some of you, we had to drag you to the last minute so you can get your diploma today. But you built a community. In all seriousness, being your school leader has been an honor of a lifetime because the class of 2026, before you walked through the doors of Easton High School, everyone said how special you were. When we talk about the future isn't about just some abstract concept, but it really is something down the road. It's a collection of today. I saw this class, 2026, cheer your hearts out while the basketball team were losing by 30 points. I saw it in the hallways when you lifted each other, or you were like about to say, who do you have next? Dr. Diestra, and you hugged each other because you knew that was going to be a hard class. I saw it in the way you championed inclusivity, mental health, and looking out for the person standing right next to you. You are a generation that refuses to stand there. You care loudly and unapologetically. As you say goodbye to your parents, or see you later, to everyone in the room, wherever you go, college, military, trade, I want you to tell you, this is my one advice to you. Be bad at things. You're like, what? Yeah, seriously. Don't be afraid of failing because you want to stick to what you're good at. Try the weird class. Join the club where no one knows you. Fail miserably, laugh at yourself, and then try again. The world is big, it's messy, it's complicated, but so are you. and that is your superpower. To the parents and the guardians in the building, first of all, class of 2026, can you look at the audience and just give a huge round of applause to all the sacrifices that your parents did every single day? Parents, thank you for trusting us with your babies, and congratulations on this accomplishment today. To the faculty, to all of the teachers who walked through Easton High School, who walked through your lives, thank you for your endless patience for the class of 2026. All the caffeine you took to make sure you were ready for them, and just the overall patience. And to you all, the class of 2026, go change the world. Do it. You deserve it. Spread your wings and soar high. We are incredibly proud of you. As we conclude the opening remarks, it will not be justice if I do not invite somebody who came in with you, is still here with you, and has been your #1 champion since day one. So I'm going to invite Dr. Robles to close out the opening remarks. Give it up for Dr. Robles.
It gets hot in here. It gets hot. All right. Good evening, parents, families, faculty, and most importantly, you guys, the class of 2026. Four years ago, a milestone occurred on our campus. The class of 26 walked through the doors of KIPP High School for the very first time. And right alongside you, so did I. We started this journey together. We were both trying to find our footing, figure out the hallways, and imagine what the next 4 years would look like because, we didn't know what high school was look like. So we started at the same starting line. And I had the absolute privilege, and let's be honest, to watch you grow from a front row seat. And it has been quite a ride. 4 years, really interesting. I have seen you through your ups and downs. I have seen you navigate the unpredictable circumstances of your life, adjust to changes, and face challenges that standard textbooks will never teach you. I have seen you make incredibly good choices, and we're all human, so I have also seen you make some bad ones too. But at the end of the road and at the end of the day, the common denominator through all of those moments was you. Yes, you guys, you never stop. Every mistake became a lesson. Every setback became a setup for a comeback. And because of your resilience, every single one of you today, looking with your caps and gowns, you can say that you made it. A los padres, abuelos y a las familias que nos acompañan hoy. Gracias. Gracias por confiar en nosotros, por trabajar a nuestro lado y por sostener a sus hijos cuando el camino se ponía difícil. Mírenlos hoy. Sus sacrificios, sus desvelos y su amor incondicional están aquí reflejados en cada uno de ellos, de estos jóvenes. Este triunfo de hoy también es de ustedes. El aplauso es para todos ustedes. Graduates, as you look down at your diploma today, I want you to remember one vital truth. This moment is not the destination. This graduation is just a beautiful, hard-earned stepping stone. High school is not the whole book. It's simply a completion of one spectacular chapter of your life. Tomorrow, the pen goes back to your hands, and the pages are completely blank. My hope for you is that you step into the world and allow yourself to never get stuck. Keep trying, keep pushing, and most importantly, allow yourself to keep reinventing who you are. If the path doesn't work out, forge a new one. If a dream changes, dream bigger. You have already proven right here at East End that you have the grit to survive the storm and the heart to celebrate the sunshine. Class of 26, we started this chapter together, and it is the honor of my career to watch you close it today. Walk across the stage with your heads held high because your story is just getting started. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Robles. Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce our 2026 KIPP Easton High School class salutatorian, Luna Monroy, who will present her salutatorian speech. Ahora es un gran placer para presentar a nuestra KIPP Easton High School 2026 salutatorian, Luna Monroy, que presentará su discurso. Come on, Luna. Let me tell you a little bit about Luna. Luna attended KIPP Prime College Preparatory. Luna Monroy was not always certain about what career path she wanted to pursue, but over time, she discovered a passion for the medical fields. Whether as a nurse or a doctor, we're excited for you for that. Luna's compassion and caring nature makes it clear that she is destined to make a meaningful impact in the lives of others. During her time at Easton High School, she joined virtually every single club that you can think of. I'm not going to list them because there's too many. She helped launch the National Mu Alpha Theta, took over 12 AP classes, became a National AP Scholar with distinction, and this fall, she will pursue her academic goals, free tuition, everything paid for, at the University of Houston. Give it up for Luna.
Good evening, everyone. Families, faculty, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. For those who did not know me before my lovely introduction, my name is Luna Monroy, and it is truly my honor to stand before you today as your salutatorian. Thank you, everyone, for being here today on such an important day and milestone in our lives. Buenas tardes, familias, maestros y compañeros. Mi nombre es Luna Monroy y es un honor acompañarlos hoy como una de las representantes de la clase del 2026. Gracias por compartir este momento tan importante con nosotros. When I first imagined standing here, I really thought this speech would be only about achievements, memories, and reaching the finish line together. But recently, life reminded me that growth does not always come from success. Sometimes it comes from disappointment. Sometimes it comes from realizing that having a kind heart can feel like both a gift and a weakness at the same time. And in a way, I feel as though high school was about that for many of us. We learned lessons that went far beyond the classroom. I still remember walking into high school as a nervous freshman and uncertain. I was pretending as though I had everything figured out. We walked through these hallways with backpacks that were heavier than our confidence. We tried to find classrooms, new friendships, and if I'm being honest, we tried to find ourselves. Deep down, we were all scared of the unknown. I can certainly be vulnerable and speak for myself, who after her first day went home crying, thinking high school was the worst thing that could have ever happened to her. But somewhere between the first day nerves and today, we changed. Since then, life has changed us in ways we could have never imagined. High school was not only about grades, assignments, or exams, right? It was rather about who we are. We learned how to balance responsibilities, friendships, and the pressure of planning our futures. While we were still trying to enjoy our teenage years, some days felt endless, some moments passed too fast. One way or another, we managed to move forward. Yet somehow, through every struggle, through every challenge, through every moment, we kept on pushing through. Of course, moving forward was not always easy. There were moments of stress and much disappointment. If there is one thing high school has taught me, it's to expect the unexpected. I do not think our class had a single year of complete stability, whether it was missing teachers, new staff, new rules, or even new scandals. It seemed as though something was always happening to us. And through all of that, many of us learned lessons that went far beyond academics. Recently, life taught me something more personal. I have always been someone whose kind heart takes control of them. I always want to help people, support people, and do everything in my heart for the people that I love, even those who I feel do not deserve my kindness. It has left me disappointed when I see that others do not value my kind heart the same way I do. It has taught me that kindness is not my weakness, but it has also taught me the importance of knowing my peace and knowing my worth. Even then, there are still people who reminded me why kindness matters. And because of that, I want to take a moment and recognize the people who helped us get here. I want to thank those staff members and teachers who rose to the occasion when we needed it most in our last couple of weeks. Thank you. Your hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and endless support, it did not go unnoticed. I would also like to give a special thanks to the people in my life who reminded me to keep going even in difficult times. To my mother, who taught me to use my big heart but never let it get used. To my father, who taught me to work hard for myself. To my grandfather, who could not be with us today due to a recent accident. Gracias, mi tato, por enseñarme a ser fuerte en los momentos difíciles. El apoyo de ustedes es lo que me mantuvo adelante y me hizo la persona quien soy. And now, after everything we've experienced together, we are finally stepping into a new chapter. As we leave this chapter behind, we are stepping into a world full of uncertainty, opportunity, and endless possibilities. Some of us are attending college, some are entering the workforce, some are pursuing dreams we have had since childhood. Some of us are still finding the path that is right for them, but what matters the most is truly that we continue moving forward. Because at the end of the day, high school gave us more than an education. High school taught us that success is not measured by awards, titles, or accomplishments, but it is rather measured in who you are. It is found in the good of our hearts to show up and be kind despite fear, failure, or hardship. Every obstacle we faced became proof that we are capable of more than we ever imagined. And when I look at us today, I do not see the same people who first walked through these doors 4 years ago. Class of 2026, we are no longer the nervous freshmen who first walked through the KIPP Easton doors. We are stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future ahead of us. Wherever life takes us, whether it's together or separate, know where you started, the memories you created, and the people who stood beside us along the way. Years from now, we may not remember every assignment or every test score, but we will remember how these years made us feel. Years from now, we will remember the friendships we made along the way. I know I always will. No matter where our journey leads, one thing will always remain true. You are KIPP Easton's class of 2026.
Thank you, Luna. I would like now to introduce our 2026 KIPP Easton's valedictorian, Valerie Tapia. Ahora me gustaría presentarles a nuestra KIPP Easton High School 2026 valedictorian, Valerie Tapia. Valerie Tapia is a KIPP founder from the first pre-K3 class at KIPP Explore. Growing up, Valerie dreamed of becoming a surgeon, and this fall, she will attend the University of Houston to pursue a degree in biomedical engineering. Valerie took a rigorous curriculum with over 12 AP classes, including AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, and AP Calculus BC. She was the captain of the varsity soccer team, taking the girls to district playoffs 2 years in a row. After her first year at U of H, she plans to join the Air Force Reserves while continuing her educational journey. Give it up for Valerie.
Good evening to the teachers who believed in us long before we believed in ourselves, to the families whose endless sacrifices and love carried us to this stage, and to all of you, class of 2026. Do you remember our very first day here when we were nervous yet excited to start high school? For some of us, the excitement came from our first time inside a school actually built on the floor. And for others, it was getting to know the other middle school that we would share East End with. Today, we know every corner of this school by heart, its 2 hallways, and its 2 floors. We didn't just share a building, we practically shared a single room, forcing us to become the family we are today. Standing here in front of you all, I want to thank those who refused to let me fall behind and help me when I struggled to get through the year. I'm forever grateful for you, and I share this accomplishment with you. Growing up in a close school family like ours, we learned exactly who we are. But the hardest part was keeping my head up when it felt like the rest of the world doubted me. Walking this path as a Hispanic student, that weight felt sometimes heavy. There are those quiet moments when you walk into a room and realize nobody else looks like you, or when you feel the heavy burden of people around you already deciding how far someone with your background is allowed to go. It is so easy to let those outside voices make you feel small, but our time together in these hallways taught me that where we come from isn't something that holds us back, it is the exact thing that makes us strong. Every single time I started to doubt myself, I looked at my parents. I looked at my parents whose endless sacrifices gave me the chance to have these dreams in the first place. They left behind everything they knew, working exhausting hours and putting their own lives completely on hold so I could be on this very stage today. Their hard work was the quiet force that kept me going through every late night when I wanted to quit. Standing here right now, I realize this isn't just my achievement, it is entirely theirs. It is the real-life answer to their prayers, their sweat, and their unwavering love. A mis padres, gracias por cada gota de sudor, por sus oraciones en silencio y por enseñarme con su amor de mi lado, nunca caminaría en la oscuridad. Y sé que no soy la única, porque detrás de cada uno de mis compañeros hay una historia de sacrificio similar. A todas las familias aquí presentes, gracias por darlo todo por nosotros, por sostenernos en los momentos difíciles y por enseñarnos con su ejemplo que el amor y el esfuerzo pueden superar cualquier obstáculo. Por eso, cuando nos entreguen nuestro diploma, recuerden que la mitad de este logro lleva el nombre de nuestras familias. Class of 2026, as we pack up and step out of these 2 hallways, we are going to enter much bigger rooms, where we might find ourselves doubting if we belong. When that happens, I want you to remember exactly who you are and where you started. Don't ever let anyone else decide how far you can go, and don't let the world make you feel small. Never allow anyone to tell you to meet their standards. Instead, use their doubts as fuel to completely exceed them. Keep your head up, trust your power, and remember that you carry the strength of everyone who stood by you in this tight-knit community. Go out there and make your families proud, make the school proud, but most importantly, make yourself proud. We already proved we can thrive right here, and I know we're going to do the same thing out there. Thank you all so much, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
One more time, let's give it up for Luna Monroy and Valerie Tapia. We also can be a little louder than that, but we'll take it, we'll get there. I am pleased to introduce our next guest speaker. It is our KIPP Texas Houston Public Schools Regional Superintendent, Mr. Frank Cush, so he can address the class of 2026. A class that is very special to him because he was their principal for some of them, heads of schools for all of them, and now our superintendent. En este momento es un placer presentar a nuestro superintendente de KIPP Texas Public Schools Houston, Frank Cush, para que él pueda dirigirse a la clase del 2026. Una clase muy especial porque fue su director, cabeza de escuela y ahora el superintendente. Mr. Frank Cush.
Thank you, Mr. Carillas. I am truly honored to join our KIPP East End family, friends, and dedicated staff today as we celebrate this incredible milestone for the resilient, brilliant, and unstoppable class of 2026. Let's give it up for them. You are going to continue to hear how special a class this really is. But before we jump in, I want to take a moment to recognize the powerful words shared by our salutatorian, Luna Monroy, and our valedictorian, Valerie Tapia. Luna reminded us that some of life's most important lessons don't come from success alone. They come from navigating disappointment, protecting our peace, and continuing to lead with kindness. Her message challenged us to remember that true success is measured not only by what we achieve, but by the character, resilience, and compassion we demonstrate along the way. Valerie spoke powerfully about the strength that comes from knowing who you are, honoring where you are from, and carrying forward the sacrifices of those who helped you reach this moment. Her words reminded us that when we walk confidently into new spaces, we carry with us the hopes, dreams, and determination of the families and communities that help to shape us. Let's give it up one more time for Luna and Valerie for their powerful words. Graduates, today I want to take a moment to recognize what this day truly means. You did it. You completed your high school journey, and what a journey it has been. And you've done it all while holding fast to the values at KIPP East End High School. I'm going to name a couple of graduates now to stand to be honored, but I know there's one person in this room who has been talking about you all for the last couple of years and how proud she would be on this very day, and I'm going to ask her to come and do this part of my speech. She was your pre-K 4 teacher. She was your principal. She's currently a head of schools, and she's our new assistant superintendent. Let's give it up for Miss Amy Stabile.
If you hear your name, if you can stand up to be honored. Love, Amber Arispe. Amber always cherished others on campus consistently, whether through advocacy or initiating efforts as the class president. She was always ready to give a smile when a teammate needed it most. Community, Zaire Abenobi. Zaire exudes the value of community by always being the first to stand up for a teammate or volunteering to help a teacher or even lending his help at KIPP Intrepid and Explore through mentorship and volunteering. Growth, Ramon Landa. Ramon persisted through challenges and obstacles, both big and small. By the end of his senior year, he had the largest positive point increase from any other member of the senior class. And justice, Casey Reyes and Evan Lucio. As part of the first group to complete the biomedical pathway, Casey and Evan took on the challenge to start and sustain our school blood drive and start the National Health Organization Club at our school. Let's give it up one more time for Amber, Zaire, Ramon, Casey, and Evan.
Graduates, when I look at you today, I see strength, I see grit, I see joy. I even see some of your faces when you were just 3 years old and you started this journey. And most importantly, I see hope. Hope for a better, more just, and brilliant future. You waited more than 12 years for this. And as our families know, many of our KIPPsters have been with us for a very long time. Some of you joined our KIPP team and family in middle school. If you were a student who walked the halls of KIPP Prime, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated. If you were a student who walked the hallways of KIPP Intrepid, please stand to be honored at this time. You may be seated. Upwards of 8 years at KIPP is no easy feat. We all know that. We also have a very special group of KIPPsters who have been with us since the very beginning. They only know KIPP when it comes to being a student, as they have been here since the very beginning. If you are a student who once walked the halls of KIPP Explore Academy, please rise. Please be seated. There's also something extra special about this group. It was the very first group to start in the East End at only 3 years old. If you were part of the founding class of Pre-K 3 at KIPP Explore, and you are still here as part of that founding group, please stand one more time to be recognized. These students have been at KIPP for over 15 years. What an accomplishment. Let's give them a big round of applause. You may be seated. And just because you're graduating in a few minutes, you're going to walk across the stage, it doesn't mean you're leaving us behind. You might be done with high school, but you will always be part of the KIPP family. You are now and forever will be known as a KIPP alumni. And with that title, graduates, comes a promise that we will continue to walk alongside you, whether you're headed to college, into a career, the military, or exploring your own unique path. Our KIPP Forward team will be here for you. We will always be here for you. Our commitment isn't just to get you to this graduation day, it's to help see you through to make your dreams a reality. Let's talk a little bit about what this class of 2026 has accomplished. I've been doing a lot of graduations this weekend, and this is by far the highest number. Together, you as a class have earned over $13 million in scholarship money. That is absolutely incredible. You have received over 800 acceptances to colleges in 32 different states. And we have 7 students tonight that we'd like to honor who have earned full ride scholarships for their undergraduate studies. When you hear your name, please stand to be recognized. Casey Reyes, Posse Scholar attending Bryn Mawr College. Miguel Andrade Mejia, Posse Scholar attending Oberlin College. Thiago Espinal, Questbridge Scholar attending the University of Notre Dame. Bania Hernandez, Questbridge Scholar attending Duke University. Carly Cruz, a Questbridge Scholar attending Carleton College. And Luna Monroy, receiving a full scholarship to the University of Houston. Let's give it up for these scholars. You may be seated. And we want to honor one student in the graduating class who has committed to serving in the United States Armed Forces. Ramon Landa, please stand to be recognized. Ramon will be serving the United States in the United States Army. Thank you for your service. Eagles, you are talented, you are powerful, and nothing can stand in your way. Look ahead with hope, move forward with courage, and lead with joy. Congratulations, KIPP East End High School class of 2026. We are so proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what comes next.
Thank you, Mr. Cush, for joining us today. To join us today, and the class of 2026 would definitely bring joy as they graduate today. And wow, millions and millions of dollars, and that is the highest number of Questbridge, Posse, and full rides we've had at Easton High School's history. So congratulations. Yeah, give it up for all the accomplishments of 2026. And Ramon Landa, thank you for your service. We now have a special treat for the class of 2026. Your final speaker, your commencement speaker, chosen by the class of 2026. Oh,
I'm sorry, Mr. Carillas. We left one person off this full ride. Let's give it up for Alejandro Sanchez, who will be attending Rice University this fall. Thank you, Alejandro.
All right, back to you, Ms. G. Known to many students as Ms. Griffiths, or simply Ms. G, she is a proud alumna of Duke University, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology in 2022 with minors in Chemistry and African American Studies. Following graduation, she joined Teach for America and began her teaching career right here at Easton High School, where she quickly became a beloved educator and mentor for many of you. During her time at Easton High School, Ms. Griffiths taught honors chemistry, AP chemistry, AP psychology, and even typology for just a short amount of time during the summer. Her impact on our students was immediate and lasting, earning her in her first year teaching the Teacher of the Year recognition in her first year teaching ever. She also served as your grade level chair when you were a 10th grader and was the advisor for the National Honor Society, whose chapter is now named after. Even after leaving the classroom, Ms. Griffiths continues her commitment to service as she just recently completed her first year as an MD candidate at Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia, where she is pursuing her career in pediatrics. Future Dr. Griffiths, help me welcome and join your one and only, our future Dr. Griffiths.
Thank you, Mr. Carrillas, for that warm welcome. Good evening, all. My name is Kaylin Griffiths, and it is such a privilege to stand before you tonight. Teaching you, knowing you, and loving you has been one of the greatest honors of my life, and I am deeply grateful to share this space with you in your final moments as high school students. As you sit back tonight and admire all of the accomplishments that mark your involvement and achievement over the last 4 years, I want to leave you with a question that I hope you never forget. Who are you, really? Social media has created a culture that only highlights the absolute best moments of life. The degrees, the acceptances, the new cars, and the list goes on. What it doesn't always show is that life is messy and unpredictable, sometimes kind and other times cruel. Now, I'm not saying to go post all your failures on TikTok, but what I will say is that we tend to idolize those with the best highlight reels, and all the while have no idea who that person really is. And shouldn't that be more important? Because eventually, titles fade, the applause quiets down, and there will come a time in your life where your GPA doesn't matter anymore, where your follower count doesn't matter, or how impressive your resume looks. What they will remember is how you treated people. Were you kind when you didn't have to be? Did you show up for others? Did you remain honest when no one was watching? That is character. And in my opinion, character will take you farther than achievement ever will. As you step forward, you'll discover that life is a dance between doing what feels true to you and doing what the world expects from you. And what no one tells you is that after this point, people will constantly try to define success for you. They'll tell you where you should be by a certain age, what you should have accomplished, what your entire life should look like. But if you spend your entire life performing for other people, you may wake up one day successful by everyone else's standards, and still, you don't know who you truly are. And I think that's why I've spent so much time asking myself the exact same question. So, who am I? Well, first of all, I'm just a girl. A girl who didn't grow up with a lot of money and who didn't go to private school,
I didn't always see people who looked like me in the places I dreamed of being in. So I spent a lot of my life trying to earn my spot through achievement, trying to become impressive enough, accomplished enough to feel worthy of those spaces. But today, I feel like the richest girl in the world. I am a proud alumna of the Duke University. I just finished my first year of medical school at the Morehouse School of Medicine, and I will be the first doctor in my bloodline. And trust me, my life did not suddenly become meaningful because I collected a few impressive titles. I've been a high achiever for as long as I can remember. I was the kid buried in books, involved in every club, chasing every opportunity I could find. I collected awards, medals, leadership positions, and accomplishments that looked really good on paper. But somewhere along the way, I realized achievement can become a performance if you're not careful. When people constantly praise what you do, it becomes easy to forget who you are outside of it. So really, who am I? Truthfully, I'm still figuring it out. But I do know this. I'm someone who has succeeded a lot, failed quietly, doubted herself pretty often, but kept going anyway. I've learned that character is less about perfection and more about consistency. It's choosing compassion when you're frustrated, choosing honesty when it's uncomfortable, choosing to keep showing up for people even when you're carrying heavy things too. Being your teacher taught me that students not only learn from your lessons, they learn from your character. They notice how you respond to adversity, whether you are patient when they struggle, whether you advocate for them, whether you treat everyone with dignity no matter who they are or what they look like. And when people ask me how I got to this point, my answer is actually very simple. I have been surrounded by some of the most remarkable people I've ever known. I have the love and support of extraordinary friends and family that have carried me through every high and every low. I was raised by the two hardest working and kindest people I know. And my relationships are not just filled with people who celebrate me when I win, but those who hold me accountable when I'm wrong. Not that that's very often, but that's besides the point. The older I get, the more I realize that none of us are as different as we pretend to be. We all want to belong, and we all hope to share our lives with the people that we love. But I'll let you in on a little secret. My community was earned, not because I was perfect, successful, or special even, but because meaningful relationships require intention. You cannot expect support from people that you never show up for. You cannot expect honesty if you refuse accountability. And you cannot expect love if you do not know how to give it. In a world that glorifies independence, we forget something so simple. We were never meant to do life alone. Strength is not isolation. It is having people who sharpen you, challenge you, and remind you who you are when life somehow makes you forget. So maybe the real question isn't just who you are when no one is watching. Maybe the greatest part of character is recognizing that you and I did not build ours alone. We are shaped not only by our choices, but by the people who stood beside us while we made them. No one reaches a moment like this alone. Every single one of us is carrying pieces of the people who shaped us. So again, I ask you, who are you when the titles disappear? Who are you when there's nothing to gain, no one to impress? And more importantly, who are you to the people around you? Remember that who you are does not only impact you, Your character spills into every room you enter, every relationship you build, and every life you touch. Your success will open doors, but it is your character that will determine what happens once you walk through them. So, class of 2026, congratulations on making it to this very, very special day. I hope you chase every dream placed on your heart. Become accomplished. Become extraordinary. Know that you are deeply loved by me and everyone in this room, and we are already so proud of you. Thank you.
Coming through? Oh, thank you, Ms. Griffiths, for sharing your story and your words of wisdom for the class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now the time that you've been waiting for. It is time to walk across the stage and graduate from high school. It is my pleasure to now have the distinct honor of announcing the members of the class of 2026, their future plans, and their academic honors as they receive their diploma. Es un placer para mí tener ahora el honor de anunciar los miembros de la promoción de 2026, sus planes futuros y los honores académicos al recibir su diploma. I'm not waiting on the PowerPoint. I'm waiting on the slide deck. Valerie Francesca Tapia, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Luna Alexandra Monroy, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Montserrat Pineda, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Amber Ariel Arispe, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Nayeli Lopez, summa cum laude, University of Texas in Austin. Evan Alexander Lucio, summa cum laude, University of Texas in Austin. Miguel Andrade Mejia, summa cum laude, Oberlin College. Alejandro Enrique Sanchez, summa cum laude, Rice University. Isabella Vega, summa cum laude, Sam Houston State University. Emily Elizabeth Hernandez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Aliyah Anaí Rodriguez, summa cum laude, Georgetown University. Vania Hernandez, summa cum laude, Duke University. Casey Reyes, summa cum laude, Bryn Mawr College. Emmanuel Alberto Acosta, University of Houston, downtown. Emily Lopez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Noemi Hernandez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Zaire Abanobi, workforce. Annie Montserrat Alarcón, San Jacinto College. Vincent Alexander Alcaraz, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Yamilet Amaya, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Isaac Manuel Avila Colunga, magna cum laude, University of Houston, Clear Lake. Helen Nicole Baca, summa cum laude, Baylor University. Juliana Yamilet Barrera, magna cum laude, University of Texas, San Antonio. Delilah Mackenzie Becerra, magna cum laude, Baylor University. Jaden Alexander Benitez, Houston City College. Hines Bermudez Alvarez, cum laude, University of Houston, Clear Lake. Ahmad Marshawn Bibbs, Diesel Driving Academy. Alexander Philip Blas, cum laude, workforce. Alexa Jolette Briones, Houston City College. Melody Bella Buruca, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Alexandra Cabrera, cum laude, San Jacinto College. Athena Camargo, Houston City College. BNA Isabel Campuzano, Workforce. Fernanda Michelle Cardona Guevara, Workforce. Johanan Carrion, Workforce. Alberto Castillo, Workforce. Isabel Castillo, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Cariana del Carmen Castillo, Houston City College. Lucia Zoe Cazares, summa cum laude, Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Tarde. Jacqueline Natalia Chacon Moreno, Houston City College. Eric Joel Chavarria, magna cum laude, University of Houston. Carelli Elizabeth Cruz, summa cum laude, Bryn Mawr College. Amy Escalante, magna cum laude, University of Houston. Thiago Espinal, summa cum laude, University of Notre Dame. Christian Norberto Favela Olveda, School of Automotive Machinist and Technology. Julissa Flores, magna cum laude, University of Houston Downtown. Lisa Marie Galindo, Houston City College. Cecilia Elizabeth Galvan, University of Houston Downtown. Andrea Ann Garcia, Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Iris Garcia, University of Houston, Clear Lake. Joseph Garcia, Workforce. Nayeli Garcia, summa cum laude, University of Texas, San Antonio. Demarius Gentry, Texas Southern University. Ana Cecilia Giral Jasso, San Jacinto College. German Gomez, magna cum laude, University of Houston. Gonzalo Gonzalez, Texas Southern University. George Luis Gonzalez, cum laude, Houston City College. George Antonio Gonzalez Negrete, magna cum laude, Houston City College. Joel Guadarrama, Houston City College. Lisette Beatriz Guajardo, Gap Year Mission Trip. Natalie Arevia, Houston City College. Oven Alessandro Hernandez, magna cum laude, San Jacinto College. Sarah Noemi Hernandez, cum laude, University of Houston Downtown. Yoli Ruby Hernandez, summa cum laude, University of Texas in Austin. Amaya Denise Hutchinson, Stephen F. Austin State University. Emmanuel Jaques, Houston City College. Anthony Jones, Workforce. Giselle Juarez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Ramon Eduardo Landa, United States Army. Jesus Lara Torres, magna cum laude, Lamar University. Brandon Lash, Stephen F. Austin State University. Josue Asael Lazo Morataya, Workforce. Jesus Francisco Lopez, Houston City College. Victoria Lopez, summa cum laude, Villanova University. Aaliyah Nicole Lopez, cum laude, Houston City College. Sebastián Lozano, cum laude, San Jacinto College. Victoria Nicole Lucio, cum laude, University of Houston Clear Lake. Johnny Luna, Workforce. Emily Judith Luster, cum laude, Workforce. Francisco Jose Maldonado, Houston City College. Isaac Isaiah Maron, Workforce. Axel Marroquin, magna cum laude, Houston City College. Julian Emilio Marroquin, Workforce. Jason Vladimir Marroquin Rivas, Houston City College. Elias Martinez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Jonelle Martinez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Joshua Mejia Aguilar, Houston City College. Robert Miranda, Houston City College. Daniel Francisco Mora, magna cum laude, Houston City College. Mylene Moran, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Genesis Moran Arteaga, cum laude, University of Houston, Clear Lake. Julissa Moreno, magna cum laude, Arkansas Baptist College. Kayla Alexa Moreno, cum laude, University of Houston, Clear Lake. Paola Jasleen Moreno, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Sofia Eve Moreno, Houston City College. Alina Marie Munoz, San Jacinto College. Nalea Nation, summa cum laude, University of North Texas. Cesar Sabas Nuño, magna cum laude, Houston City College. Janet Olvera, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Emilia Sarayi Ordóñez, Houston City College. Eliud Hernan Ortega, University of Texas, San Antonio. Esmeralda Ortiz Torres, University of St. Thomas. Bricia Ortuño, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Alessi Miranda Ovalle, summa cum laude, University of Houston Downtown. Jesus Rigoberto Pacheco, magna cum laude, Houston City College. Sebastian Palacios, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Alan Eric Perez, Workforce. Emmanuel Perez, Workforce. Jonathan Perez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Jamie Perez Martinez, magna cum laude, workforce. Michael Steve Presa, workforce. Angelina Quiroz, cum laude, Houston City College. Alfredo Ramirez, cum laude, workforce. Ereni Ramirez, summa cum laude, San Jacinto College. Isieni Ramirez, magna cum laude, San Jacinto College. Iyarani Ramirez, summa cum laude, San Jacinto College. Odalis Ramirez, summa cum laude, Houston Christian University. Will Rawlings, magna cum laude, San Jacinto College. Noah Reyes, summa cum laude, Houston City College. Rihanna Rico, College of Healthcare Professions. Jose Ignacio Rios, cum laude, workforce. Julian Rivera, workforce. Ángela Valentina Riverda Sepúlveda, summa cum laude, San Jacinto College. Nady Rodriguez Cordova, workforce. Joangel Benjamin Rojas, Houston City College. Aretzi Itzel Ruiz, summa cum laude, Lone Star College. Rivaldo Ruiz, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Savannah Salas, magna cum laude, San Jacinto College. Daira Salinas, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Armando Alejandro Santamaria Torres, cum laude, University of Houston Downtown. Herivento Santos Monsivay, Workforce. Noe Silva, Workforce. Brianna Victoria Suarez, University of Houston Downtown. Jose Christopher Terrazas, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Brianna Nicole Valdez, summa cum laude, University of Houston. Mario Alberto Vega, magna cum laude, Workforce. Brian Joel Velasco, cum laude, Workforce. Giancarlo Ventura, magna cum laude, Workforce. Allison Sofia Samaripa, cum laude, Houston Christian University. Luis Angel Zamora, cum laude, Houston City College. Eric Joel Zavala, University of Houston Downtown.
Sit. Yeah, we do. That's the beginning. You guys can be seated. Who's that next? Not on here. Now? All right. As we wait for our last graduate to sit back down. Oh, let's see some money. It's real. Oh, it's real too. Oh, okay, okay. We're gonna take one last class selfie. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just aging myself. All right, we'll do a big class selfie. You guys can do one too. Ready? Ready, Dr. Robles? Ready for it? All right, everybody, pose. corner. All right, that was my attempt at a last class selfie. But you know what? Congratulations, class of 2026. This is your chance. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, you, class of 2026, you have worked so hard the past 4 years to meet the requirements of high school graduation. More importantly, it is clear that you have an amazing future ahead of you, full of adventure, full of obstacles, and things that will never get in your way. So very proud of you. At this time, I'd like to call Judge Dolores Lozano to join me on the stage. Felicidades, clase de 2026. Han trabajado muy duro durante los últimos 4 años para cumplir los requisitos para graduarse de la escuela secundaria. Más importante aún, está claro que tienes un futuro increíble por delante de nuestras aventuras, ya que acabamos de escuchar tus honores y los planes del futuro. Estamos muy orgullosos de ti. Al lado mío he llamado a la juez Dolores Lozano, que está al lado mío. Judge Dolores Lozano, will the class of 2026 please stand? Judge Lozano, these students you see in front of us have successfully completed our approved course of study as satisfied for high school graduation as prescribed by the KIPP Texas Public School Board of Directors in accordance with the great state of Texas. Judge Lozano, nuestros estudiantes han completado exitosamente nuestro curso de estudio aprobado y han satisfecho todos los requisitos para la graduación de la escuela secundaria según lo prescrito por la Junta Directiva de Escuelas Públicas de KIPP Texas Public School y de acuerdo con el gran estado de Texas.
In witness thereof, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby declare the 2026 KIPP East End High School class as graduates awarded a duly certified diploma. Graduates, you may now move your tassels over from the right to the left, and I now pronounce you the KIPP East End High School's graduating class of 2026.
Families, please join me again in congratulating our newly graduates of KIPP East End High School. There you go. That's a 10. Teachers and KIPP Texas staff, at this time, please line up for the tunnel to send off our graduates. Families, please remain seated until the last graduate goes through the celebratory tunnel. Familias, únanse conmigo una vez más para felicitar a nuestros graduados. Maestros y personal de KIPP, join me en el túnel para felicitar a los graduados. Padres y familias, permanezcan sentados hasta que el último graduado pase por el túnel. Felicidades.
sparks. I saw sparks. Yeah, I saw sparks. Singing out loud. Till I drive you away. I know what you'll say. You say, oh, someone you know. But I promise you this, I'll always look out for you. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Say I say
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars